coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Second down, he'll throw it. A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And he's going to bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Looking to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Hey, when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he takes this from inside the 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun. Wants to pass. Fakes the catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic.
Going the other way, and he's got room. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Maryland! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Florida is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up 14 over Auburn.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Off play action. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Plucks it out of the air. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses to 35. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Northwestern making quick work on this drive. They'll try the run. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. Makes one man miss. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Trying to take it back.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Northwestern. And they take it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll go right back to the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll do it himself. Ball is out behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Terrapins line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. They'll go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll ride the hot hand. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
The Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll throw on third down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
And it's frustrating because you go into half, and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, you've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up with an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Hauls it in. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. New Mexico State has been hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Touch pass on the run.
They're up by a field goal over New Mexico State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Wildcats! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Power football with the run. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on second down. Throwing right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He unleashes a long one. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. And the Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Gives it on the option. Shows him the stiff arm. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense getting set for first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northwestern coming to the line with another first down. They go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. snap in the shotgun. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy, and the defender just simply got beat.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Finds the tight end, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Running back searching for a hole. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
There were very big expectations surrounding this guy coming into the season. He's delivered week in, week out. With that last catch, he's now got over 1,000 yards receiving on the year.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The kick is on its way. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. They boot it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Now the play fake. Gets open down the middle. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Rides the back on the option to give. Touchdown, Terrapins! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits those uprights right in half. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the big fella. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Give to the running back. Makes him talk to the hand. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Pushes ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They've got the screen set up. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Tight end now in motion. The give out of the gun. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Takes the easy completion.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Return takes it down to the 27-yard line as this defense is hungry for turnovers. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Pulls and fired complete. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly. Pulls it in on the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You could see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? He's looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They still need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie, and they'll go for the onside kick here in the 4th. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. They'll run it. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Wildcats. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Nebraska is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Tommy Frazier, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking downfield. It's complete. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Snagged out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a grab. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Back to pass. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. They desperately need to get the score here on third and goal to have any kind of wild chance. Lets it fly. And it's caught. Late touchdown here, probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back now.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The clock reads 19 seconds. Onside kick coming. They have to get it to have a chance to win. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number 1 team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent. And this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number 1, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season. And you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What am I doing? Return the hub?
Yeah, return the hub. I did that.
I did, Nick.
Get out of there, little celebration thing. Alright. Press back. Don't take any harder one.
You said press back and you said, are you sure you want to quit?
No.
What am I doing? I did.
Alright, go to number. The hard one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, click that. And then hit switch
Switch to this character.
Yeah.
And do what?
Going to the game. I hear pretty up. I start the game.
We got me doing something with this game. Oh, just put it on the thing.
No.
What's up, AJ?
Go to the
So we good. What's up?
No. I don't know what he want me to do. I'm confused. All right.
Yeah.
Go to the game.
This yeah. So it's Michigan versus Wisconsin.
Oh, hey.
You want me to
Oh,
pick
damn. My
you
bad.
as you want the home?
What you doing? Why are you from?
the game up.
Okay. It's ready.
Who?
Alright, hold on. Alright, now, when they show you,
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than
It's starting
150
up.
years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run
Wisconsin.
the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers.
Oh, this.
As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Wisconsin Badgers.
What she do there? That's good, man. She learned.
And guys can't wait to get this one started.
Yeah. Down. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So I went down. I see two plays all the way down. Oh, press it down.
I mean, the left analog stick down. Press it down.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see play options, jump ahead, view all play history.
Yeah, now hit the square button.
So play fast. So you want to play fast?
No, hit square. Hit square. Hit slow.
Slow. Okay. Yeah, I'll change the speed. It's on slow.
Alright, then hit jump ahead
Jump ahead. Okay.
and press end of game.
In the game. Okay.
The Badgers will kick it away to start us off.
No, this is my brother's game.
And he'll just take
Oh, so you want this to play on autopilot? You try to do like a my play or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I'm coaching all three of those teams.
matchup is one that we've
I'm gonna
been
pull up
waiting
to the
see.
crib right now.
You have two guys on either side,
Okay.
Jesse.
Yeah, I know what he tried to do.
Really
He tried
going
to
make
do
the
like
secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they've proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches.
Turning it on. He smashes his way through again. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Quickly complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Throws to the tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front.
Oh, he's going to go up top. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Back to throw, it's Clinton. Fires to the middle. He makes the catch. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. Got the first down, looking for more. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the right. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught at the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Michigan! Great job by the back on the option.
Defense has to do a better job with their assignment football, trying to slow this option play down. Someone has to account for the dive, the quarterback, and the pitch man. That time they were missing the pitch man outside, and that's why he scored.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he added the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008. Wheels.
There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looking for a man. It's Akbar. Got his man. Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. Top 5 up to this point is really good. It's staying there. As we get closer to the playoff, it becomes a huge challenge.
They just need to focus on winning right now. They're in position as a top 5 team to reach the college football playoff, but you've got to keep winning, and that's got to be the mindset. And coming into today, they have to bring their A game to the field.
And we're still in the middle of the season, so there's so many ways to still make a good impression for this squad, and we still have conference championships for some. We have great matchups that will decide, just like we've seen in past years, right? Comes down the stretch, who's playing the best.
Touchdown, Badger! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there, just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Clinton. Fires to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Yeah.
Hey, I was going to ask you.
And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Probably so. I was just talking to Sergeant Robinson this morning. He said tell you what's up.
Trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark.
Oh no, I gotta see probably in some.
3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Good down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
Nice.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They think there's room to run to the right here. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Akbar. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Handoff from the gun. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. The RPO, fire complete to the left. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Akbar. Flips it out to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Badgers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Looking left. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They're going to run it. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Quick release by the QB. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Back to throw. It's Clinton. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. To the air on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's the handoff. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Badgers decide to punt it away. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Looking downfield, it's Clinton. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Safe little shovel pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. With the catch, it's Allen. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Badgers are on the move. Handoff to the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Armstrong. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll try the left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Leaves it with the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The play-action fake. Finds his man. It's Armstrong. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Akbar. Snagged in the middle. It's Allen. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Badgers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Got it! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a 1-possession lead here with just a little bit of time left in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll move the tight end. Scanning the field, it's Clinton. It's caught. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The give to the back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Madison. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to a great scene there in Camp Randall.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Armstrong. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. It's complete to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Give to the single back.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle. It's Armstrong. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Akbar. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And a really nice setup here to take a shot if they want. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the grab. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Badgers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. East Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium. One of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Rice. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Got it set up on the outside. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Wolverines have this offense rolling. The hand to the running back. Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Across the 25. He's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a 1st down. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun. He leaves it with the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. The field goal is no good. My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The Badgers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Firing to the right, complete. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. To throw, it's Akbar. That's caught. It's Allen. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Rush is on him. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Clinton. Good timing on the quick out. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Alford. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory there down at the 43-yard line. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake we get. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Wants to throw. It's Akbar. On target over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Badgers will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Takes the easy one to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Alford. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Wolverines will punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. To the air, it's Akbar. Gets rid of it. Quickly complete. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. They'll move the wide receiver. On the move. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You
practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right.
They're up by 4 over Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Quick handoff. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Power football with the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Give to the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Badgers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Akbar. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth-quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for touchdown, Wisconsin! They move on top here in the 4th.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and an ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Rides to the back. Got the first down and more. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Clinton. Pocket breaking down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He'll do it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Calling a timeout here. You have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. He's got it on the right. And he's dragged down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Badgers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Quarterback takes a knee. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.